remote Racha mountains of western Georgia, you'll find Nikortsminda Cathedral. This cathedral was built between 1010 and 1014 during the reign of King Bagrat III, the same king that was responsible for uniting much of Georgia under a single monarchy before the medieval kingdom fractured. Standing at the base of this church, the first thing you see is the stonework. The limestone walls are carved all over with biblical reliefs, animals, vines, and geometric patterns. It's impossible to take it all in at once. Every square metre of the exterior looks like it belongs in an art museum. Nikortsminda has often been described by Georgian historians as one of the greatest achievements of medieval stone carving in the entire country. The church design follows a cross-and-square layout topped by an octagonal drum. The tall drum alone is covered in decorative arches, inscriptions, and carved human figures. We circled the building more than once just trying to process how detailed the carving here really was. The exterior sculptural design at Nikortsminda Cathedral is such a monumental undertaking when you think about it. 8 major relief panels circle the walls, each showing a different biblical scene, and between them are vines, crosses, and inscriptions in medieval Georgian script. Inside, the frescoes are from the 16th and 17th centuries. Their colours are surprisingly strong, especially the blues and reds. You can see layers where repairs were made over time. And unlike many Georgian churches, these frescoes show subtle influences from Persian artistic styles. There are floral motifs, rich patterns, and the clothing painted on some figures feels very different from earlier Georgian fresco work. Nikortsminda is dedicated to the Dormition of the Mother of God, and to this day it remains an active church. There's also an inscription here known as the Nikortsminda Episcopal inscription, and it documents medieval church administration in this region and has helped to date major events in Racha's ecclesiastical history. Racha itself is an isolated mountain region. Getting here means loads of winding roads and long stretches without towns in view. When we arrived, the area around the cathedral was completely quiet except for a local Orthodox nun who carried the keys to let us in and waited patiently while we explored and lit candles in prayer. Nikortsminda has survived invasions, political collapse, and religious change, and even earthquakes. Some damage is visible in the stone and parts of the fresco cycles are incomplete, but the structure of the church remains remarkably intact considering how old this building is. Unlike some sites in eastern Georgia, there's nothing around Nikortsminda to distract you. The cathedral stands on its own, and because Racha sees fewer visitors than Kakheti or Tbilisi, you get to take your time here. If you're traveling to Kutaisi or exploring western Georgia, Nikortsminda is worth the detour. The drive alone gives you a sense of how isolated medieval clergy here must have felt, running a cathedral in a mountain region far from royal courts and major political centres. If you want to see more Georgian Orthodox sites, I post a new video every week from different monasteries and cathedrals across the country. Subscribe and I'll bring you somewhere new next week.